Proverbs chapter 7 is another warning against adultery, specifically adulterous women, and it does this by telling us a story about a young man who is seduced by an adulterous woman. But it starts off like a lot of the other Proverbs start off, or at least it mentions this at some point in a lot of the Proverbs, and it's to seek wisdom with your whole heart for your entire life. You should be so involved in seeking wisdom that it feels like a close friend, it describes. And seeking wisdom at all times and at all costs will help you avoid the seduction of adulterous women. Verse 6 is where the story of the adulterous woman seducing the young man takes place. It says, "For at the window of my house I have looked out through my lattice, and I have seen among the simple, I have perceived among the youths a young man lacking sense, passing along the street near her corner, taking the road to her house in the twilight and the evening at the time of night and darkness. And behold, the woman meets him dressed as a prostitute, wily of heart. She is loud and wayward. Her feet do not stay at home." I'm not going to read the whole thing because this video will be too long, but let's fast forward to verse 21. It says, "With much seductive speech she persuades him. With her smooth talk she compels him." Now this is what it's talking about. That type of thing won't work on you if you are constantly seeking wisdom and constantly trying to live righteous according to God. In verse 22, it describes the young man following her home like an ox going to the slaughter. The final 4 verses of chapter 7 is a final plea from Solomon asking his children to stay away from adulterous women because many strong men have fallen because of them. Chapter 8 of Proverbs talks about the blessings of wisdom, and it talks about how wisdom offers truth, righteousness, life, and favor from God. It tells us that wisdom calls to all of humanity, especially the simple-minded people and the foolish people. Wickedness is noble, it's just, and it's true always. There is no wickedness found in wisdom. Just like in one of the previous chapters, I forget exactly which one, it tells us that wisdom is more valuable than silver, gold, or jewels. Nothing compares to wisdom, and it is the sole thing that you should be seeking. Not the sole thing, but the most important thing to seek throughout your life. It tells us that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of understanding, and that those who fear the Lord hate evil, pride, and perverse speech. It tells us that wisdom grants counsel, strength, and understanding. It tells us that those who love wisdom inherit riches, honor, and righteousness. It says that wisdom was present before creation. It was with God before he created the earth. Those who reject wisdom harm themselves. You are missing out on so much good in life if you avoid seeking wisdom.